Hey, do you need to do a remote or virtual presentation to your management? If you do, here are 5 tips that you need to know to kill it. But first, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I create lots of useful marketing content you won't want to miss. So here is the biggest secret of doing an effective presentation. It's really to focus on what you can control. So what can you control? You can control your audience, your content, your presentation style, and your surrounding. I'm going to break down these 4 elements into 5 components. Number 1, know your audience. This should be a no-brainer, but the first rule of thumb is to get a solid understanding of who will attend your meeting. Who are the decision makers or influencers? What do they care? What do they want to know? And what will they poke about and poke around? Talk to colleagues or managers who have presented to them in the past. Gather as much intelligence as possible about your audience. You also need to know how they feel about the topics you are presenting. For starters, do they like your topics? Do they feel what you are proposing is a money drain? And then they will drag their feet before making a decision. Thinking about these questions will also help you determine how you want to go about your presentation. Number 2, create killer content. First thing first, map out your structure and flow. Get to the point from the beginning, tell them why they are here and what they are going to get out of it. That is your opening. Once you have the opening, then tell your story step by step according to the objectives of your presentation you set up at the opening. Are you providing research findings so they can contemplate product roadmaps? Are you pitching an idea to get funded to expand their businesses? Or are you just providing key initiatives updates so they know what's going on? Tell them what they need to know, what have you done, and what you are going to do. Try to explain complex ideas in timelines, visuals, or frameworks. Give a lot of thoughts on how you want to present the information. Try to convert words to some visuals. Break things down in ways that your audience will easily grasp or care about. At the end of the presentation, you need to drive home your points as well as open up the discussion to clarify anything the audience wasn't clear on. You'll also need the end portion of your presentation to map out next steps, as well as make key decisions. If key players are unable to make a decision, reinforce the consequences of not making that action. Will that delay the initiative? Will you waste the budget or whatnot, right? Explain the consequences clearly. Now, here's a good rule of thumb in terms of how you need to divide your time for the opening, the middle, and the end. Spend about 5 to 10% of the time for your opening, 70% about the middle, and then 20 to 25% to wrap things up. Number 3, find a balance between high level and detail. You'll need to determine how much information you want to pack into your deck based on how much time you have to present. I'd suggest finding a balance between high level and detail. When it's too high level, they will ask a lot of questions. When it's too detailed, you will lose their attention. So finding the balance is a personal judgment call that comes back to how well you understand your audience. Most importantly, you need to have data to substantiate your claims. This is especially important if you are asking for more budget and a headcount. Have 2 or 3 references to back up your points and recommendations. Number 4, be you. You don't need to tell jokes. I'd encourage you to be you. Explain clearly to them what you want to communicate. Get to the point. Answer the questions they ask you directly. Nailing your delivery has more to do with your preparation, less with your style. The way to nail your delivery is to practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more confident you are. Lastly, number 5, minimize the chaos. Try to keep things as aesthetically pleasing and minimally chaotic as possible. That means choosing a quiet place to present, ensuring your place is tidy or blurred or hidden by a virtual background. And bring the lights to your face. Make sure that people can see your face. I'm a big fan of ring lights. Suppressing background noise via your virtual presentation platform if possible. Silencing your phones, for example. Anything you can do to cut down on distractions is going to be super valuable, both in keeping your audience engaged and in making you feel you have got this and you are in control. By the way, if you want more tips or one-on-one coaching, feel free to reach out. This is what I do. In the meantime, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Good luck presenting and see you next time. Take care. Bye.